What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Slackercast. I'm Greg. With me today, as always, is Dustin,
What's up?
Lawrence, fashionably
everybody.
late as usual,
Oh man, I was about
Start
to
at 10:30.
fucking go off on you.
and
It's not
Jonathan.
10:30.
What the? He said ninja bombs in. I'm here.
This is why you need to
Just
pay
kidding.
attention to the chat.
That's right.
The last thing y'all said was, "Too bad I can't see the face of the rep who reads it." That's the last thing.
Anyway, so today we're going to be doing Lawrence's list. Glad he made it for it. The top 10 bad guys.
I'm a bad guy.
And since we do have a lot to cover, if anyone doesn't have anything else to add, I think we're just going to jump right into it.
Just jump right in.
Jump right in.
I just want to add one thing. Fuck you, Lawrence.
Concur.
The only thing I'll add is that Waiter
Seconded.
deactivated me today for no fucking reason whatsoever.
Fuck them
But
too.
Yeah, fuck
Waiter is one of the top 10 bad guys.
So to all of the people who work at Waiter, all the representatives, all the execs, even all the drivers.
Yeah.
No, not really.
Yeah.
Not to the drivers. Y'all get fucked just like I did. So just kidding about that.
Nice. Big T's got his list up
Hey,
already.
Oh, man, Big T.
already.
You already broke the rules, Big T. But it's all good.
Don't worry, Big T. I broke the rules too. Don't worry. I'll be
I know.
good.
I don't think
Because-
our guests don't get to see our rules.
No, the guests don't have rules. They
Yeah.
can post any fucking thing they
Big
Big
want.
T, we'll be doing a top 10 heel list soon. So
Yeah, we are going to do heel wrestlers at some point and face wrestlers. All right, Lawrence. Well, since
I may
this is your
submit a-
list,
I may submit a list to
you
those.
get us
also.
started
I guess it's up to me.
with your
then.
honorables. Go with your honorable, sir.
I'm just gonna run through the honorables. Are we doing one at a time with pictures, or what are we doing?
no, just go through.
Not the
them.
honorables.
If you got any that you want to show pictures of, you can show them as you mention them. But other than that, just run through them.
All right, sounds good. So my first honorable. If you were a kid growing up in the 2000s, you've seen Spy Kids, and my first one was Fegan Floop. What the fuck did he want? Like, if you see this movie, what was his whole end game? He wanted to turn people into like thumbs or something.
It was, that whole movie.
I don't
the
know,
whole
but he
movie
looks
was a
really
fever
creepy.
dream. The whole movie was a fever dream. Like it. It's hard to say if it even happened.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and then he was a good guy later on in the movies, like in 3 and shit. But all I know is his end game was he wanted people to look ugly. Like he wanted to turn them into thumbs and weird shit, and that was like creepy to me as a kid. This is how Republicans view liberals, by the way, is like when they look like this. This is how they view
I mean,
this
kinda.
is- This
It's
is
like
one of the
Doctor
most.
Who.
It's one of the most egalitarian looking human beings I've ever seen.
All right, Lawrence, what you got next, man? That guy's really creepy looking. We're gonna try. We're gonna be trying to rush through this because both
Yeah.
me and Dustin have to get
I
up
understand.
super early. So
All right, guys. So my next one, gotta run through the tabs here. It should be. Let's see.
don't overwork your computer, Lawrence. You know it's old. And
I'm hardwired. I'm hardwired this time.
Should have got that hamster going earlier.
If you were a kid who had to go to church every Sunday to play your video games and shit, or else you couldn't play them, and you were forced to go to church, you knew who this was. This is Nikolai Carpathia. This is essentially the Antichrist in all those Christian films with Kirk Cameron in it. This is what he looks like. This is their vision of the Antichrist. So his name is he's blonde haired, blue eyed Russian dude. And his name is Nikolai Carpathia. Isn't that the most fucking generic bad guy name?
Like in Ghostbusters guy.
Ghostbusters, yep. The Scourge of Carpathia.
I guess they stole it from him. They stole his name then. From that guy.
Probably.
All right, my next honorable is of course Mr. Joshua, because my middle name was Joshua growing up. So like I always thought that was cool. Like my middle name is this dude's actual bad guy name. So Mr. Joshua, Gary Busey. Was he ever good in any movies, or is he always a bad guy?
I know he's
Mr.
crazy in a lot of them.
Gary Busey.
You ever see the commercial with him and the Amazon Fire TV stick? Whew.
Yeah,
Do
it's
yourself a
rough.
favor and look that up. Amazon Fire TV stick.
All right, next.
Gary
on the
Busey
list-
kind of looks scary to me now.
He's
Yes.
very scary.
So does
That was-
Kiefer Sutherland, man. This was him in Stand By Me. And all he did was, as a greaser, drink beer, play chicken, take people's hats from them that weren't his, and like taught curse. Yeah, like that's all he did. He was just a bully the whole time. He had nothing else going on. No school plans, no extracurricular activities. He was just a greaser. All he did was
A greaser.
Mm-hmm.
A sneak fuck.
A sneak, yeah, greasy.
Stealing people's caps, man. That's fucked
That
up.
ain't right.
Yeah,
That ain't
whose
right.
brothers had died in Vietnam. Yeah, he stole that little kid's cap.
Disrespectful.
And then my last one, Greg, you knew this was coming. It's Elmo Blatch, of course. He's in the honorables because he's barely in the movie, but he makes such an impact. So I had to put him in something.
Elmo Blatch.
Elmo Blatch.
He got more gums and teeth.
This is a sneak fuck right here.
He's got a hell of a laugh too.
He's got what they call a townhouse mouth.
Yeah, whatever he's talking about, it's funny as hell. So that's my honorables.
All right, Jonathan, moving on to you.
I only have 2 honorables.
That's fine.
I don't have pictures for them because they're honorables. It would be Madara from Naruto.
Uchiha Madara.
Yeah, like old Madara. Because I mean, when I was looking at the list, or when I was thinking about it, I'm like, there's 2 schools of thought. Either the actor played them really well, that made the villain really good, or just the whisper of this fucking character's name scared people.
Right.
And Madara is one of them, where he was like, are you talking about the Madara? Is that what you're talking about? You know, it's one of those things. And
Jonathan can vouch for me when I say this. Way back when Jonathan introduced me to Naruto, and they introduced the Toby character, from day one, I said, that motherfucker right there is Obito.
Obito. Yep. I was like, no fucking way. No fucking way it's Obito. Like, the motherfucker died. And they wrote his ass back in there.
I sure did.
So, goddamn, he's fucking right.
I knew that shit was fishy.
Is that what he was doing, Big T? Vegan Flip was trying to recreate Megan Fox.
And my second one is Magneto.
Magneto.
That from X-Men.
Oh,
you know what? Look, since you didn't have a picture for Magneto, I got one for you here. I'll share this.
I know he's on your list.
He absolutely is. He's my number 2 honorable mention. So I'll go ahead and get that out of the way since I'm going to share this picture for you. But Magneto, right there.
Magneto, and of course, I mean like the comic book Magneto, and I will take the animated series Magneto because they were
definitely.
With Magneto, his whole thing was he became what he hated. Isn't that crazy?
You know, I mean, he wanted to commit straight up genocide.
Yes,
so
he became the Nazis.
Yeah,
sad
it's like, dog,
he used it. Yeah,
I need to dial it back just a little bit.
down, Magneto.
All right, so Dustin, what about your honorables?
All right, I just have one picture I want to share for my number 5 honorable mention. I got it pulled up there. If you ever played 2K22, Kendrick Perkins is a fucking asshole.
Kendrick Perkins.
In your My Career storyline, all he does is bash you the whole fucking time. He creates controversy with your team, makes a rumor that you want to be traded. He is a menace to He is a menace to society in that game, and Kendrick Perkins can go fuck himself.
Just a question,
and be a 2K22.
Why can you not blow your fucking pictures up?
I don't know. I'm not very computer literate, so
you're right clicking, open a new tab.
Whatever. Cool. That's the only picture I got.
Okay.
My other 4 are Percy Wetmore from the Green Mile. Fuck that guy. He's a piece of shit.
Yes.
Sephiroth.
Dustin's full of the energy tonight. You can hear it.
Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII. Bowser from
Did you call
Mario.
Him Sephiroth?
What is it?
Sephiroth.
I said Sephiroth the first time.
I think you did, yeah.
Then I had Bowser as my number 2 honorable mention, and the T1000 is my number 1
ultimate
honorable mention.
I'm gonna say, Dustin, I know what list you went to online for some of your picks. I think I have the same one.
I looked at a bunch of them, and what's funny is my number 1 I didn't have on my list till I did my triple check, and he showed up on a list and immediately went to my number 1. So.
Oh really?
Yes.
All right, so my 5 honorables. I'm gonna load this up here because I'm just gonna
I
I can
can't
run through them
wait.
easily this way. Number 5,
Oh,
Cal
yes!
Hockley from Titanic. This fucking piece of shit right here wouldn't even
Yeah.
let the women and children get on the boats before him. So fuck that
Look
guy.
at his face.
Yeah, fuck
Isn't
that
it
guy.
the most like greaseball face?
Oh
you've
yeah,
ever-
he looks like a sneak fuck for sure.
He's
Well,
selling
also-
used car salesman.
Also, the woman for not letting him get on that door.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
She's also the villain.
Yeah, she is. Everyone
Yeah,
knows that.
fuck this guy, Cal Hockley. Remember that name?
Cal Hockley, fuck him.
Throw darts at his picture or something. I don't know.
That's Billy Zane's, but yeah, Cal Hockley.
Damn. That's
All right, number 4, the Frankenstein monster. How can I
He
not
wasn't
have
the
this guy?
monster. That wasn't his fault.
But he was still a bad guy. I mean, he went around killing entire families and shit all the time. But this is my favorite version of him, by the way, right here, because he looks all stitched together as Frankenstein is supposed to.
Thanks, Jamie. Give us your list, man.
Yeah, Jamie.
We still got to read off a Big T's list as well. My number 3, Tony Soprano, of course, for honorable mentions.
Yep.
Is he a
I
bad guy?
He's
though?
not
Come
really
on.
a bad guy.
That's why I
Oh,
like
he
him
is
on
an
my list.
absolute bad guy.
Is he a
I
bad
don't know.
guy?
He's one of the
though?
biggest
I mean,
pieces of
in the
shit.
show though, he's not the bad.
Judge J.
He's the
help us.
protagonist in the show.
Order,
I'll
order,
allow
order.
it because he is technically a
He's
He's a
bad
mob
guy.
boss.
What's
He's a
that got to
bad
do
guy.
anything? It just
but he's
means
the
you-
but
what
in
does
the
it mean?
in the Sopranos he's the antagonist. I mean he's the
He's the
protagonist.
protagonist.
Here's
That's why
the
I didn't put him
question
on my
for you:
list.
how many innocent people's lives did Tony Soprano ruin?
But they always
Look,
justified
They
it. You
didn't
know how
have
did.
to. They didn't have to get involved. Is all I'm saying.
Right.
They didn't have to.
That's it.
I'll allow it, but
yeah, that's
I'll allow it.
questionable, dude.
we'll allow it because we let
Alright.
Lawrence get away with so much shit all the time.
Yeah.
So
All right, honorable mention number 2, Magneto. We already
Magneto.
discussed.
Yeah, the Magnum.
And honorable mention number 1, the one, the only Bowser.
He should be on my list too. On my mentions.
But that's my honorables.
So now,
Alright,
So now
starting with-
we move on to. Oh, actually, before we move on to the actual list, I want to read Big T's here. So his number 10 is Amber Heard. Nice. You know what? I'll allow that real person because she fucking deserves it. Number 9, Percy Wetmore. Number 8, Ann Wilkes. Number 7, Scar from The Lion King. Ooh,
That's a
good one,
That's a
Big
good
T.
one.
That's a good one. Number 6, Nurse Ratchet. She was a bitch too.
Mhm.
Number 5, Palpatine. Number 4, the Joker. Number 3, Walter White. Ooh, nice there because he started out as a good guy and turned to a bad guy. I like it. Number 2, Tony Soprano. See, Big T chose him too, so it counts. And number 1, Razor Ramon.
Razor
Oh,
Ramon.
nice. Pulled out. Not the Scott Hall, but Razor Ramon. That's what I like.
It's going back.
I know why I can't open up. I know I can't maximize my pictures because there is no right click on a Chromebook. So
Oh,
that's why.
It's one click.
There's your problem.
Yep.
Yeah.
In lies
well,
the problem.
then we'll just have to make do. All right, Lawrence.
Number 10.
Number 10.
All right, my number 10. Anyone who's seen Black Sheep, Chris Farley, great movie. Governor Tracy. I absolutely hated this lady. before
You know,
Hillary Clinton, there was Governor Tracy.
I think Lawrence's list is going to be great.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You know who I should have added is the fucking Cleveland Indians owner from Major League too.
Yes. Fuck. Now now people are just coming to me. The fucking
I
the
told
coach-
you.
the
That's
coach
what I
of
That's what
No.
I said too. I went down to thinking this all.
no
came
Coach
out.
Bombay's fucking
Rival coach.
his rival coach is
the whole fucking team.
yeah exactly
The Black
all the
Sheep.
Russians.
All the Russians. But yeah, this Governor Tracy, man, that was something else. Before there were Karens, there was Governor Tracy.
Damn
Yeah.
right. She created Karens.
Even
I
that
told you
thing-
this was going to be one of those lists where everybody goes, son of a
She's
bitch.
demanding someone's manager right there.
Kind of disappointed with mine now.
I know. All right, Jonathan.
Oh man, my 10 seems generic at this point. I would say the MCU's Thanos.
MCU's Thanos.
Yeah, Thanos.
Oh,
Thanos.
Thanos. Everybody knows what Thanos
Everybody
looks
knows
like, so I'm
Thanos.
about to pull up a
Yeah.
My
picture of
only
that.
problem was why did he have to look like Josh Brolin? Like they didn't have to make his face.
Because he was played by him.
They could have made him look more comics oriented. He didn't have to look handsome.
That's true.
Is it
He
because
still
you're
looked like
attracted
he
to
got a
him?
nutsack on his chin. So
Women were like,
There's a
wetting
guy that I
themselves in
work with that
theaters when
has
he showed up
Thanos'
on
skull,
screen.
by the way. Like his skull shape of Thanos is it. I point it out all the time.
all right, my number 10 is Omar from The Wire.
Ooh, good
Oh,
one.
nice.
That's-
Well,
He's
now-
I don't know. He's kind of like he's like one of those guys that kind of rides the line between
That's what Omar looks like, for those wondering.
antagonist and villain. He's kind of but
Well,
That
the
is a
thing
great
with
actor.
Omar is Omar was a piece of shit, but he was a piece of shit you rooted for.
He had a
Yeah,
good
I
reason
mean-
to be a piece of shit.
he was definitely a ruthless motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
That actor died earlier this year.
Did
He
he
did.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
rest in
overdose.
peace.
Damn. That's right. That's right. I do remember seeing something on that.
Yep, it was right at the same time. No, it was early last year because at the same
Yeah.
time Battlefield was released and he was on the cover. Yep.
All right. So, my number 10 is Buddy Repperton, of course.
Oh,
I knew that
yeah.
This
He
guy
was almost on my list. He
was the
almost
worst,
there.
was the best bully I've ever seen in any movie, TV series ever. I mean, just look at him, man. He just looks like a motherfucker that would fuck with you.
He was too old to be in high school. He had what?
Yeah, this guy was supposed to be in high school.
What the fuck? Lamb chop.
He looks like
sideburns.
Eddie from Stranger Things. Like
Those
more handsome version.
those
Dude,
sideburns are
the lamb
sick,
chop
man. You
singer.
gotta give it to
Hand
him.
it to him.
But you know, back then everybody looked like 18-year-olds looked like 40-year-olds back then. So
Yeah, there's some chemicals. They weren't using I forget what the chemical is that's like, I don't know, making people soft or some shit Alex Jones was talking about. Never mind. Stop talking.
all right,
So my number
Big
9.
T makes a good point about Tony. He did kill Christopher.
yeah, he did.
I'm not into just purple dudes. Alright, so my number 9 is fucking Ben Stiller in one of the best roles he's ever been in. And that was as Tony Perkins in fucking Heavyweights. You seen that movie with the fucking fat camp?
I'm telling you,
Which-
Lawrence's list is gonna be the best one.
Dude, this fat camp is something else. Like, no one lost weight there because they had everything smuggled in like cupboards and under the floorboards, like cupcakes, and Twinkies, and
I'm
like
thinking of the movie. And it's funny.
Yeah.
Great
no-
movie, Big T. Great movie.
nobody fucking did anything to lose weight or diet at this place until he showed up. He shows up and he's like popping the little blimp thing. He's taking away the go-karts. He's making them like, I don't know, do some type of meditation on spikes. And he had like a piece of ice on his chest. And he's like, you will all be doing this by the end of the camp. He's like a complete psychopath, but it's so good.
But did it work?
No, he got fired.
See, that's the problem. That's the problem. That's the problem.
They
You let
always
the
fire
method
the
work.
good ones.
He got fired and then he ended up in on dodgeball.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, sure did.
That's a damn shame.
All right, Jonathan.
All right. But I got to remember how to share things.
Click on share, then do a share screen. Choose it from your.
Hold on. Hold. Well,
Lawrence, I'm picking your nose with the mouse.
Oh, nice.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm just glad Lawrence showed up and I didn't have to go on a rant about how mad I was at him.
I
I was ready to. I was fucking ready. As soon as he said my name, I was about to go off on your ass.
Lord have mercy.
There you go. I'm sharing it. I think
There it is.
there it goes. Arcturus Minsk.
I
from
knew it.
StarCraft 2.
Is that the StarCraft one?
That's the
Yes.
StarCraft one. And because he delivers a fucking speech that I love to this day, it's fucking great. And he has a Virginian accent, and it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, he's with the Confederacy of
The
Space.
speech is
What's it
really
called?
good.
Yeah. Well, actually, the Confederacy was before. He's with his own empire now, but the
Okay.
Dominion.
The Dominions.
Yeah.
StarCraft, dude, one of the best. What are the
Love
what is it? RTS?
Yes.
Yeah, that guy was a real piece of shit. Used Jim Raynor, used
Yep.
Kerrigan, used everybody.
Used everybody and betrayed the shit out of them, then made them terrorists.
Exactly.
Before Command and Conquer, there was StarCraft.
Yep.
StarCraft was
And
fun.
and after Command and Conquer, they were StarCraft. because Command and Conquer decided to be shit.
And there was supposed to be more StarCraft with all StarCraft MMO that just never happened.
This has not happened.
No.
Fingers crossed, though. Microsoft bought them, so maybe.
All right.
Let's-
My number 9 is a ruthless killer. Anton Sugar.
Oh shit! How did I forget
Anton
this?
Chigurh.
Anton Chigurh.
You know, I had him on my list until just
Pull up my
today.
picture.
I took something off for him. Oh yeah,
Oh,
there it
show us
is.
picture.
This guy right here. Yeah, I had this guy on my list too.
Okay.
Look at that
Dude,
smile, man.
That
Ruthless.
fucking gas station speech is the best. Dude.
Oh,
They
yeah.
call it-
Just walks in and he's
Call
got
it.
that fucking cow killer thing that he just
Yeah.
fucking just puts through everyone's skull.
Man, when he shoots that fucking thing on that doorknob and hits fucking
Josh
what-
Brolin.
Josh Brolin with it, I swear I felt that shit. Oh my god! It was like, it looked like it hurt so bad.
Such a good movie too. If you haven't seen this movie, you
Yeah, No Country for Old Men is a great movie.
it won a fuck ton of awards. It's
Because what he was like a hurricane. Like he was just a force of nature. Like to run into him is like he has no conscience. It's just bad luck, you know. Wrong place, wrong time.
Yep.
Great pick, man. I forgot all about him.
All right, so my number 9 is Ganondorf from the
Ganondorf.
Legend of Zelda series.
Sweet.
You can't not have him on the list somewhere. He's been in just about every single Zelda game that there is.
Why doesn't Link just let him have Zelda? I mean, there's plenty of other women.
I don't think he's after her.
What is he? You sure?
Are they trying to copy Thanos with this right here? The hand out and
It's a classic villain
Classic villain.
stance,
Yeah.
man.
Darth
It's-
Vader's
it's
done
true.
it too.
It's
so.
true.
Ming the
Yeah,
Merciless. is fucking
Ganondorf
done it.
is my number 9.
Oh, I like that pick, Ben Grimm. Homelander is good.
I've
Uh,
only seen like 3 episodes of that show.
It's a very good
My-
show.
coming in at number 8, Joaquin Phoenix as Commodus in Gladiator, man. Me and my whole family watched that movie night
Excellent
and day.
pick.
That's a good one.
Let me ask y'all this, man. Remember the end
one
where he's
I
like,
forgot
he says he's fighting Maximus, and he's like, "Sword, give me a sword," and no one gives him one. Okay,
Yeah.
what if he beat Maximus? All those dudes would have died, like right there. Like
It's
let's
true.
just say he kills Maximus, and then Quintus and all the dudes who didn't give him swords, they would have been fucked.
See, they had to sheathe the sword. The other commander said to.
Exactly. They
It's
would have
like-
got one of these.
Yep.
Damn right.
They knew what he did. I like how all of them unsheathed though. They're like, like, no, sheathe your swords.
Yeah,
okay,
sure,
shit.
okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see how this plays out.
It's gonna be your ass.
If Maximus don't make it, we'll fuck him up anyway. So,
Yeah. Good point. There was 10
I-
of them on him.
I will say I kind of broke the rules with my next pick, but I chose the fictional character version, so it'll be all right.
mhm.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of broke the rules.
How could
I might have broke the rules coming up as well. So
No way, Lawrence. rules the list.
All right, so Jonathan, you're up next.
Yeah, and I suddenly forgot how to do that again. Hold on. Hold.
You can just
Order in
leave
the
it
court.
sharing and then just change it.
Oh yeah, I guess I can do that.
Then it gets spoiled. Then I see the spoiler.
That's
though.
right. I can't have them see it. Goddamn. Let's see,
Like
let's
yours,
see.
Dustin, which I really like.
There we go. Here's my number 8.
Number 8.
oh, I'm digging it.
Megatron.
How
Classic.
could I have forgotten about Megatron?
Yeah.
That's the-
Yeah.
OG G1 up into the 1986 movie. It becomes Galvatron.
I noticed you're using Bing there, our sponsor.
Yeah.
That's right, Bing. Thank you, Bing.
God bless Bing.
Our free ad.
Okay. Oh,
Oh shit!
what happened?
I went to go take it away, but you already clicked it, so it took Dustin away
It
instead.
kind of me away.
I was like, how the fuck did I do that?
All right.
Fuck, I didn't mean to delete Dustin.
I didn't mean it.
Fuck. I guess I'm going to bed then.
Dustin's number 8 is me, motherfucker. Fuck this podcast.
Yeah.
I'm out.
I'm the number 1 villain.
Yeah. So my number 8 is, oh man, fuck this bitch, Livia Soprano.
Oh,
I wish the Lord would take
Tony
me
would agree
now.
with you.
One of the worst fucking human. It kind of reminds me of my ex-wife, actually. So, just a fucking horrible person. She tried to kill Tony.
She was racist.
Your wife tried to kill Tony?
She was racist.
She's racist. She's was just, and even in that new Sopranos movie, the Sopranos movie that came out, the other lady that played her did a perfect job because she was still annoying and just
There was no happiness in this lady at all.
just a terrible person all around, just awful.
You know what's funny is it's called The Many Saints of Newark because of her. Because he would always call Tony like that. Like he was such a saint. That was from that whole line.
He was a saint.
He was a saint.
Big
That
T
fake
said,
ass
Mother
ride.
Soprano definitely put the unt in you know what.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
All right. My number 8 is King Edward I from Braveheart.
What?
Ooh,
that's a good one.
Now, the reason I said I kind of broke the rule with this one is because King Edward I was an actual person. So,
Yeah.
but
Well,
I was
for-
more referring to this
Commodus is
variant.
an actual person.
Trail
too,
of
so.
him. So yes.
Because
that-
who
that-
didn't hate this motherfucker in that movie?
Man, look, I thought it was the funniest shit when he threw that dude out the window.
Oh yeah.
He's like, oh, I know all these military tactics. Oh, what would you do about our current situation?
That's exactly how it happened.
motherfucker?
Fucking Longshanks.
He threw that dude out the window.
Yep,
Oh,
Longshanks.
All right, Lawrence, what's your number 7?
Number 7. Let's read. Jamie's got some honorables. Let's go ahead
Okay,
and
here we
read those
go.
first.
Jamie's got some honorables for us here. 5 honorables. We got Arlie from California.
Oh, nice.
David Lost Boys. Ah, yes.
Of course. Kiefer
Percy
Sutherland
Wetmore.
again.
I think he's going to make everybody's list.
Oh, yep.
Leland Palmer and Tony Soprano. Another some more Tony Soprano
Yeah,
love.
so he looks like he's in. He's a bad guy.
Yep.
All right.
votes
So
are
coming in at number 7. We are on 7. All right. This is a group appeal, so I might have broken the rules because it's more than one, but they're collectively one group. So just before I even show it, go ahead and tell you that
It's
now.
fine, boys. Just show it.
It's the
Backstreet
fucking
Boys.
Rowdy Rough Boys. This is from Powerpuff Girls, and like that's a show only boys watch. It seemed like, isn't that weird? Like,
Look,
Powerpuff Girls.
you had them, but not Mojo Jojo?
No, because I love doppelgangers, man. I love like Reverse Flash and Bizarro Superman. I love it when a good guy has a reverse himself. So I loved how they were made out of crud and crap and shit instead of the sugar spice, everything nice. And when I seen them, I was like, dude, that's cool. It's like boy Powerpuff Girls, but they
Tails
were
and
the
puppy
boy
dog
version.
tails, I believe, is what they're made out of.
Yeah. And I absolutely love these guys.
I love
like
Powerpuff Girls, though. That was good. It was a good show.
Oh yeah, we had all the great cartoons.
Tom
man.
Kenny did the mayor. I don't know if it's the same guy that does SpongeBob. I don't know if you guys knew that.
I did
I
not.
had no clue.
Yep.
Dude's a
So
legend.
is somebody going to have Mr. Krabs on their list? Maybe.
Maybe the
He's
list
not-
is
he's not a
night
bad
is
guy.
still
He just
young.
likes money.
Yeah, night is still young.
All right. I don't think mine needs an introduction or a picture. But Sauron from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, of course.
Ah, yes.
That's another one where you knew he's a bad dude even though you hadn't seen him.
That,
They
that,
kept
that was the
talking
whole,
about him.
yeah, that was my whole thing. I had him on my list, but I took him off because I was like, you don't really ever fucking see him.
But that's the thing. The one time they do show him, he is fucking folks up. And then from then on, they're like, man, we don't want Sauron to come back. Man, we don't want Sauron to come back.
Like if I had a list that was like scariest bad guy names ever, he would definitely be at the top of it.
He's a fucking eye looking at you all the time.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
It's true.
Sauron, man.
So I guess he was present just as an eye.
Even that's scary. Even though it really can't do nothing new, but look at you. It's a fire.
It's true.
Ah!
I don't want nobody staring. Motherfucker's always staring all the time. Daytime, nighttime, staring.
And it never blinks.
Even when I'm jerking off, it doesn't blink. It's weird.
Dustin?
All right, Dustin.
All right, my number 7 is from The Boys. It is Homelander. Somebody mentioned it.
The
Homelander.
Homelander.
Everybody keeps telling me I need to watch this show, but I just
Oh,
don't
you
want
need to watch this shit. I haven't. I need to
Well,
catch up. There's I think two seasons. I've only watched the first season. I need to watch the other two, but it
Let
is.
me ask
Look,
y'all this.
great show.
This wasn't that just like Omni-Man with the fucking Invincible?
Well, kind of, but I will say, Greg, I've watched enough of it to know that you would like it.
Oh, nice.
But it's
nice.
superhero stuff, man. I'm so
It's not
bored with it.
superhero stuff.
I am
It's
kind of
not.
bored. It is
It's-
superhero stuff, guys. It's like
It has superhero
Elements.
elements, but it is not superhero. It's a
It's like-
dark ass fucking show.
It's like, what would real human beings be like?
oh,
with-
like Watchmen asked the
Exactly.
same question,
You know,
just like in
Ki-
Watchmen.
kind of, but without the campiness.
That's a perfect description. It's dark. It's funny. It's dark. But
Well, I'll
it's
tell
not
you
dark
what.
comedy.
After I
just a dark
finish
show.
season 2 of The Witcher, that I should have been done with ages ago, I will give it 4 episodes, like I do any series, to see if
There
I
you go.
like it.
You will know. You will know by then.
That's my general rule of thumb when it comes to a series. I'll give it 4 episodes. If I don't like it by 4, I'm out.
Around.
Fair enough.
Get 'em
Fair
out.
enough.
All right, so back to me again.
James got the first part of our list up. I don't know if you want to wait till the next one.
Yeah, I'll do mine and then we'll read Jamie's here.
See, Big T says Mr. Krabs ain't a bad guy. See.
I'm gonna catch a lot of flack for this
Game.
because of the number of it, but my number 7 is Darth Vader.
Oh,
Kinda
that's
low for
way
y'all, I
low.
know,
It's way
but-
low.
Oh no.
But this, hear me out. This is the reason why. Is because Vader has kind of lost some of his bad guyness to me because he's so popular now.
Oh
Like-
my God! Here we go with this shit.
Like he's
It's too popular. I can't like it.
like I can't like a bad guy so much if everyone's fucking cheering for him. Dustin will understand this because he watches wrestling.
Greg, I understand.
Like,
That's why I
it
left him off
ruins
my
a
list.
bad guy if everyone's fucking cheering for him.
Honestly, you wanna
I agree
know-
with you, Greg.
You want to know what I was thinking about this when I was making the list because he's on my list too somewhere. I'm not going to say where, but honestly, what really does it for me that makes him not like the number one bad guy is they humanized him in the
Too much.
first movies.
Yeah.
It's not too much. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just that they humanized him. Before he was just in the first movies, he was a fucking ruthless villain. You didn't know anything about him. Yes.
Then Anakin. fucked it
Anakin
up.
is a bitch just like all the other Skywalkers. So
Not Rey Skywalker.
Rey's adopted.
No, she said she's a Skywalker, so she gets to
True,
be
she says she's
Skywalker.
Skywalker.
Ray.
Rey's a Skywalker.
And if I learn anything from the new trilogy, anybody can be a Skywalker.
yeah, anyone.
He
Yeah.
can be a bad Jedi.
Well, if Rey is a
Just
Skywalker,
look it
that's
up.
true. She's the only one that's not a bitch. A
God
whiny
bless
bitch.
the Almighty Rey.
She just
Do
pick-
you only
just
say that
pick
because you
up
don't want to get
lightsabers.
canceled, Dustin?
No, I think saying I
Bought
hate
his
Luke
soul.
Skywalker will get me canceled before saying something bad about Rey. So
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's read Jamie's list here. We got a few to read actually here. So Jamie's number 10, I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly, is the Merovingian.
That's the best I could do.
Number 10 for number 9, Darth Vader. Number 8, Maleficent. Good.
Okay.
Number 7, Darkness Legend. Ooh, yeah. You know, I almost put him on my list, Jamie. but
I thought that was going to be on your list. That was
I-
been my pick for you.
I
almost
didn't
did that.
because I don't know why. I went back and forth on this list so many times. Number 6, Amy Dunn, Gone Girl. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
shit,
Gone Girl, great.
yeah, that bitch is fucking crazy in that movie.
You talking about the drug addict daughter person that like lost her kid?
that you're thinking of a different movie, bro.
yeah. Then we got Ben here. Number 10, Rita Repulsa.
Oh, good one.
Number 9, Cobra Commander. Nice.
Good one too.
That's
Cobra
a
Commanders.
throwback. See, it's Big T
Drago.
stole another
Oh,
one from me. Number 8, Drago. Damn it.
You know they're making a TV series about
Ooh,
him.
he throws out some modern day stuff in there with number 7 being Vecna. Nice. And number 6, Skeleton. Do you mean Skeletor,
he
Big?
meant
He meant
Skeletor.
And then we got the rest of Jamie's list here.
I am Skeletor, Overlord of Evil.
Number 5, Jennifer from Jennifer's Body.
Good one.
Number 4, Mombi, Return to Oz. Number 3, White Goodman from
Dodgeball.
Dodgeball.
Yeah. Heisenberg.
Number 2, Heisenberg. She didn't throw him out as Walter White. She threw him out as Heisenberg. That's
Got
right.
to.
And number 1,
One,
Patrick Bateman.
Oh man, I forgot about that one.
I thought about putting him on the list, but nah.
Big T, we've already discussed this. If you say all of Anakin's lines in Darth Vader's voice, they all sound cool then. Just saying.
Yeah. It's just not James Earl Jones saying it, but continue with the list. Number 6. I probably beat this dude like 50 times. Ivan Ooze. I was a honorable Power Ranger. I was the Orange Ranger in my mind, at least, and I fought alongside them to fight him in that Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie.
Dude, why are you fucking lying? You know damn well you're the Pink Ranger. You ain't no Orange Ranger.
He's the Rainbow Ranger. What are you talking about?
Oh yes, the Rainbow Ranger.
We made up colors and.
Hey, but that guy who played Ivan Ooze, that dude did such a fucking good job.
He did. I wanted that ooze shit. Like I wanted a jar of that. Whatever it was, it looked cool.
I actually am not familiar with this guy because I guess this is from like the new Power Rangers or something.
No, that was from the 95 movie, dude.
Oh,
95? Was it 95? I think it was
1995.
Ours was Rita Repulsa, wasn't it?
Yeah, Rita Repulsa.
And Zurg, I think it was.
Zed.
Zed. Yeah.
It still had Ivan Ooze was created by Zurg.
Yeah, Lord Zed. Lord Zed. That's right.
Yeah.
Or
Zed. You had Goldar. Rangers.
Yeah, Goldar.
This was the original Power Rangers, though.
Man, there's shit coming to me now that I wish I would have put on my list that I'm regretting. Yeah. Very unhappy with my list. We
can always do a part 2, guys.
No. Yeah. I guess.
I do have one on my list I'm very proud of, though.
What's your number 6, Jonathan?
My number 6 is Jean-Baptiste Emmanuel Zorg.
Ben Grimm, what's going on, sir?
There we go.
Yeah. It's a good one.
Oh, this fucking guy.
Yeah. Gary Oldman, baby.
Oh, God, he looks so douchey.
He does.
That fucking hair, man.
That Zoolander outfit.
Hell yeah. Look at him go.
Fuck yeah, that's a good pick. All right. My number 6 has been mentioned already and doesn't need a picture. It's Thanos.
Thanos.
Oh, Thanos.
I hate Thanos for one reason. If DC was going to do Darkseid, it'd be too similar. Like, he fucked that up for DC. Because they're literally...
DC would fuck up the movie, so don't worry about it.
DC fucks up wet dreams all the time.
Tell them to animate it and they'll do fine, I'm sure.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's what they do. They're good at animated movies, terrible at live action.
All right, so before I read off my, or actually after I read off my number, what are we on, 8? 6? After I read my number 6, I'll read Ben Grimm's list here.
Okay.
So my number 6 is Pennywise the Clown. But the Tim Curry version.
Tim Curry version.
Of course. Yeah. That's the only one.
Not the Sarsgaard versions.
Yeah. Of course.
This guy terrorized the fucking
nothing's
town
wrong
for
with
ages.
him, but this is the original. This is
this one, he's definitely better, but the Skarsgård.
This is my version. This is the one I think is scarier. But
Tim Curry is already very scary.
Exactly.
If you had a fear of clowns growing up, that's why.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Tim Curry is scary as a regular individual. No makeup required.
What does he say? Greg says, "I'll kill them all.
I'll kill you down there. I'll float down here. You're down here, you'll float too." I don't know. Greg?
Oh, yeah. I'm reading off Ben Grimm's list then.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I got distracted there for a minute. All right, so I'm going to go from 5 to 1 here. Number 5, Psycho Rangers, Bad Power Rangers.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Number 4, Zeus from No Holds Barred. Ooh, good one. Played by Tiny Zeus Lister, also known as Debo.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Number 3, Mumra.
Mumra!
From Thundercats. Number 2, Darth Vader. And number 1, Zod. Kneel before Zod.
Kneel before Zod.
And
Thank you
Superman
for that,
kneeled.
Ben. Appreciate
That's
it.
good.
He did get him to kneel. That's true.
Yep.
Ben Grimm says he's a Skarsgård fan. He said he didn't watch the Curry one until he was an adult. He thought it was slow.
It was
Yeah.
slow, but I feel like
Maybe
The
for the
slow
time we're
added.
slower.
yeah, like I just feel like he was more sinister than the Skarsgård one. Skarsgård one's a little too comic-y. Yeah, I understand he's a clown, but you know.
I feel like yeah. I was gonna say. Well, I feel like with Tim Curry, you could bump into something like that. Like I feel like you've seen that.
It's kind of weird for me, man, because like the new movies, I almost don't even consider them a remake. It's like I consider them like a sequel.
What do you mean?
Like another like a
Reboot.
separate movie, like another clown came or something. They all just call themselves.
Nah,
I don't know, man.
yeah.
Another clown king.
Well, I mean, they said he was interdimensional anyway, so or an alien.
Top 5. Let's go.
Number 5.
My number 5 is, and Greg, you're gonna laugh your ass off.
Oh shit!
It's this motherfucker here, Randall. Who drew this? Who drew it? Who did it? Because this is a genius. Like this is like up there with the Mona Lisa. This is right here a sneak fuck. Like
that is the if I was
Yeah.
going to draw a sneak fuck,
epitome.
this is exactly what I would draw.
Yeah,
That's the definition over there in the.
he's snitching on someone right now. Like that's
He is.
I'm telling right now. This is Randall from Recess. If anybody hasn't seen this, Recess was a show.
I don't even like looking at this guy's picture. It pisses me off just looking at it. Like, what you little motherfucker, sneaky little motherfucker? What are you doing?
He grew up to become a serial killer. No question about it.
All right. What's your number 5, Jonathan?
Dustin, you see what Jamie said down there?
I just noticed this.
That's right.
My number 5 has already been said. I have him a little higher. Commodus from Gladiator.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. That's one of those where they played him so well that you really fucking hated him.
Oh yeah.
Ben Grimm's using our terms now. The sneak fuck.
That's
Peak
right.
sneak, definitely.
We're bringing sneak fuck back.
All right, my
Or
number
making a
5.
famous one of the two. I don't know.
My number 5 is from one of my favorite movies, and this dude is a fucking spectacular actor and played this part to the T so good. It's Hans Landa from Inglourious Bastards.
He
I have to salute
was
you, sir.
very
I think
good.
it's the wrong-
Fucking
I have to salute.
fantastic. And
very
no villain
hateable.
list. No villain list would not be complete without at least one Nazi.
Yeah.
And he was definitely the Nazi. So
It's a tie between him and Ralph.
So
Fiennes.
because I canceled being able to use real people, you're like, that's all right. I'm gonna find another one. I got
Well,
it.
there-
technically, he's not real.
It's not
so
real. No.
No, I'm just saying, like, you're gonna find someone to replace Hitler, basically.
yeah.
What-
Oh, I can't
what
use
was
Hitler.
so-
Okay.
What
I
was
got
even
you.
worse about him, he's like, I don't even care for this cause. I'm doing it for the kicks.
Yeah.
You know,
He just had the uniform.
because fuck them. That's why.
Yeah.
I love
Jesus, you piece of work, dude.
that. Yeah.
All right, Greg, what's your number 5?
My number 5. Oops.
Not that one.
There we go. My number 5 is Jaws, the shark from Jaws.
Hey,
Shark from Jaws.
Yeah, of course. There wasn't a worse bad guy than that shark.
He wasn't a bad guy. He lives in that ocean. That's his home.
Yeah.
No,
He
man.
He
He
was,
was,
his
targeting
out.
everybody. People who didn't need to be targeted, coming in water that was not meant
His
to be
water. They were
His
supposed to
water.
be in there. He
in.
lives
He didn't have
there.
no business on that fucking boat. Okay, he could have
He just-
stayed in the water and
He
swam
just trying to
around.
eat.
He ate Clint, whatever his name was.
I really cared about Clint Flint or whatever his name is.
Yeah, he was so
I
important.
cared. He shared that moment in the boat. Come on,
It was
Look,
kind
man.
of creepy.
when
in
that
the boat,
dude-
honestly.
When that dude is chumming in the water, like he's doing the chum, and he turns around, and he's right there, and that clip of him going
Oh yeah.
gets me every fucking time, every single time.
Well, it's cool you brought that up because Quentin Tarantino recently said that he believes that's the greatest film ever made. Jaws. That's his personal favorite.
It's really
film.
I mean, it's hard to argue against it.
Love it. Have to watch it.
It was a
summer.
cultural phenomenon. Fucking people were terrified of sharks or
They
terrified to
didn't
go
want to
near
take
water.
showers. Yeah, people weren't
Yeah.
taking
They
baths. 'cause of
murdered the
that.
fuck out of sharks after that.
A great pick, Greg. Excellent pick.
They had to go on a
Yeah.
whole shark PR campaign after it.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
to turn it around.
So we are
Not
on
all
number
sharks
4.
are bad, okay?
Number
Yeah,
4,
number
Lawrence.
Number 4, guys. This is going by pretty fast.
Ah,
man.
yes. Jamie makes a
Yeah,
good point
that's
here.
good. We needed to go by
And,
fast.
and Jaws 4, sharks are bad guys out for revenge. So there you go.
What?
See?
What?
That's they retconned it. That's bullshit.
All right. Entering number 4.
The chat has spoken.
God damn it.
This motherfucker right here. Best Bond villain, hands down. Better than Jaws. Better than
Oh,
Goldfinger. That Odd Job. The
the
Odd
one
Job.
everybody wanted to pick in gold.
Yeah. Yes,
Exactly.
the one
And
you
that's the
picked is
reason
gold.
right there. That's the reason he's the ultimate bad guy. It's because
Yep.
anytime anyone used this motherfucker in Bond, they had an advantage right off the bat because
That
your shit
Goldfinger.
had to aim down to shoot.
Everyone wanted him.
Yep.
That hat that you can throw. Everyone who didn't want that hat.
We outlawed him when we played Bond. We're like, nobody can use
Yep,
Odd
Yep,
Job.
he was outlawed.
Yeah, he was outlawed. You gotta pick somebody else, God damn it.
Big Jaws
Yeah,
is big,
shit.
tall, lanky ass.
Yep.
You couldn't miss Jaws.
Yep. Nobody wanted to get him, so he was down to like the other 3 people.
Xenia on the top and the fucking Russian dude. Ivan Invincible. Horrible Russian accent.
Oh shit. All right. My number 4. Dustin, you son of a bitch. It's Hans Landa.
Ah,
It's
Ah,
Glorious
so was
Bastards.
Thunder.
Stole my
I did.
thunder.
I was wondering why
I
you were
actually
so quiet.
left him off my list because I knew someone would pick him.
Fuck you.
all right. Well, my
Hold on, Ben Grimm said this. That's all they were doing.
That's right.
Yeah, just this little bitey bite.
They're just misunderstood. That's all.
And
Right.
Big T agrees with
Christmas
us,
tree.
by the way.
Yeah, see. Chat has spoken. Man, see, man.
5 jackasses on a boat screwing with him really considered. But yeah, that really. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
all right. My number 4 is
He was being baited.
my number 4 is a guy who was really sinister because he put all these stupid little puzzles together and made people solve them or die, and that's
Exactly
Jigsaw
what's going on.
from Saw.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be dude from 7. My bad.
Hold on just a damn minute here.
You gotta
Jaws
pull up
was the
my
fucking
picture.
bad guy in that movie, okay?
Pull up my
So he
picture.
counts on the bad guy list.
Pull up his picture, damn it.
Greg was
Jigsaw.
for
Oh,
10
Jigsaw.
minutes.
Would you like to
Old
play a
Jigsaw.
game?
Would you like to play a game?
He started that whole nonsense. People prank calling each other doing that shit.
That's going to be the only horror villain I have on there too.
Well, it's better than some of the prank calls that I did when I was a kid, Lawrence, that you heard about.
But
Sure, refrigerator running.
and I want to ask the chat this too. Was he really a bad guy? Because his reasons were actually kind of good.
I mean, there's a lot. I mean, some of Thanos's reasons were good, and but you know,
I mean, instead of get rid of half the population, he could just double the resources, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could have doubled the resources and made everyone where they couldn't have children.
exactly.
Stupid.
And we're done.
Yeah, Thanos.
Jesus Christ, Thanos. I gotta think of fucking everything.
But I think in the comic books, Thanos was just trying to get the Infinity Stones to impress a girl. So you know,
What?
Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah.
Nice.
because Thanos is
figure.
a simp.
He's a simp.
He's a simp.
baby.
Thanos is the ultimate simp.
The
Ultimate
greatest.
simp.
Listen to this. Jamie has spoken. Good reasons or not, he's doing wrong. He's a bad guy.
Yeah.
There it is. There it
And
is.
he's sinister too. All that, like those fucking some of those traps and games and shit that he had him doing. I mean, he in the first movie made a guy saw his whole fucking foot off. So
Yeah. Then he was the fucking dude on the ground the whole time. Like, you don't got to eat shit, nothing. You just laid there for however
Yeah, that's
long.
it. It's Lady Death.
Well, I mean, he could just shit on
Yeah,
himself.
there you
It's
go.
not like the smell's not gonna,
Blend in with. Yeah.
yeah,
That's
blend
why he
in with
always likes
everything
to
else.
court death.
all right, Greg, what's your number 4?
Gregor, what's your number 4?
All
Wait, what's your
right.
number 4?
What's my number 4? I'm gonna tell you what my number 4 is. My number 4 is
Jaws.
Him
Sorry.
again?
Oh,
Jaws again.
Jaws' brother.
Jaws 2. Still John.
It's Dr. Wiley from
What?
Mega Man, of course.
Whoa.
I knew that was going to be on there somewhere.
This motherfucker shows up in every game. You think you beat him, and there he is again in the next fucking game with 8 more, 10 more, 12 more fucking robots you got to go through,
Now,
and their little worlds and stages.
He could do a comb over if he wanted to. You know what I'm saying?
Got a bald
But-
eagle.
but
on
He
his
could
no.
have a whole ass head of hair, honestly.
Yeah, but no.
He's
he
got
wants to go for the
Batman
wings.
hair.
He wants to go for the wings. That's, I mean, respect the
Batman,
game.
Him and Dr. Eggman with the mustaches, man.
Wait a minute, Lawrence. Is this Batman's dad?
Batman's dead.
He's got the bat hair.
Batman's dad is dead.
Yeah, that's true.
That's who was killed.
Not
That was
according to
him.
Dr. Wiley.
It was him.
Yeah, Ben Grimm said Wiley versus Robotnik.
I'm Team Robotnik, hands down. I'm sorry.
It's all about Wiley. He's got the better robots. All Robotnik does is puts fucking animals in robots.
He is a robot.
Yeah, that's the whole point of him called Robotnik. He's a fucking robot.
He's the
Everybody
robot.
like him.
Okay.
Fucking, this Wiley character is a fucking poser.
It's true. Oh, actually, he would have been a good one to be on the list, Ben, as Heihachi Michelle.
Hachi freaking took steroids. Oh shit! What's their family name? Their surname? Because all of them suck. The Kazuma. So number 3. We're down to the big 3.
Top three.
Top three.
Number 3.
Coming in at number 3. It's the one and only Frieza. And all of Dragon Ball Z.
I almost put Frieza on
Best
there.
fucking
This
rogues
close.
gallery of all science fiction, fantasy, whatever you want to call it. This shit went hard. He was the hardest because he made Goku be Super Saiyan. He brought that anger out of him because he's.
And how'd he do it? How'd he do it? He blew up Krillin.
That's right.
Destructor disc his way, cut him in half, and this.
He said,
Even his
"Help
voice.
me."
Even his voice was like bad guy. Like,
Why did he
it
have a
was
girl
tough.
voice though?
I loved it.
I don't
I don't
know.
know what the fuck that was. It girl,
day,
he,
don't know.
them, they. I don't know, but I dug it.
Don't assume Frieza's gender. God damn it.
Yeah, don't assume the gender.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all
It's
right.
a they them,
Oh, yeah.
sir.
We'll fuck you up if you don't get them pronouns right.
Yeah, get the pronouns.
Look, man, I'm too old to be learning all this shit. Okay,
Can't teach
I've already
old
been
dog
to school.
new
I'm not going back.
I ain't going back. I ain't going back.
I was gonna say it only took him 2 seasons to beat Frieza. So
Yeah, no kidding. Now look, my number 3.
tricks. And it was like that in the mangas. I'm
My
sorry.
number 3 needs no introduction. It's Voldemort from Harry Potter.
I was wondering.
Now-
Lord Voldemort.
Now look, that's because, like I said before, it's because you couldn't even mention this man's name.
That's
Yeah.
true.
he
People are
should not be
fucking
named.
scared of this dude, like terrified. However, there's one more villain in the Harry Potter verse that needs a mention, and that is this bitch right here.
Oh, her and Governor Tracy.
If they had a battle of the Karens, who would win?
I mean, she gonna be up there.
she looks like the teacher that used to like hit your hand with a ruler back in the
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, 100%. But she played that role so well. You're like, gotta fucking hate this bitch.
There's no better villain than when you just fucking hate them.
She
Yeah.
absolutely didn't offer makeup exams. Like if you failed it, that was it. If you were late with your homework,
Done.
yeah,
You're done.
you failed, dude. I'll see you next year, sir, in that same spot. We'll take it again
Yep. Yep. You don't get to walk. You don't get to walk with that cap and gown. Get your ass back in that seat for another year. Damn.
All right, Dustin,
All right, that's
you're
number
up.
3.
All right, my number 3 is the Joker.
then. He was almost on mine, but
Which version? You got a bunch of them there.
Honestly, the Batman animated series Joker is the best one to me.
That
Of
is
course,
true.
that is the
Of course.
correct answer.
correct answer.
But I guess live
Mark
action
Hamill.
probably be Heath Ledger, of course.
Joaquin
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Not Joaquin Phoenix. Not better than he's not better than Heath Ledger. Sorry.
I'd say
I tried,
John
yeah.
Nicholson is better than that, but
But really, the
Scroll
Joker
down,
as a
scroll down a
whole-
little bit, and you'll see Lawrence's favorite version.
Where's he at? Oh, not Jared Leto. No,
No, not
Oh,
that
this
one right
one?
there. Yeah.
Yeah, he's good too, though. What's that
Oh,
guy's
Cesar
name?
Romero.
Yeah.
Cesar Romero.
Yeah.
he was not terrible.
He was the legend for a while.
Except that mustache, right?
Yeah, he didn't want to shave the mustache. He just said he wouldn't do it, and they just painted over it. So
Can you blame him? I mean,
You can see it in the picture.
yeah,
That's funny.
walking.
What about
was a
Jared
hero,
Leto's
not a
Joker,
villain.
guys? You guys like
Oh,
Jared Leto's
fuck
Joker?
that guy.
I didn't even see that one. I didn't see him.
Horrible.
It wasn't
All
his fault.
I guess.
Gregory Edwards.
It's like, I guess.
My number 3 has already been said. Commodus from.
Damn! Whoa! I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting that.
Dude, he's a
This
great villain.
I knew
this
he was gonna
motherfucker
be-
ruined Maximus's life, man.
Yes,
Yeah,
ruined
Greg,
Maximus's life.
That was
Killed his own
that's like one
father.
of Greg's
Killed
favorite
his
movies.
kid.
That's what they
Killed
do
his
with that.
wife.
Killed his father. Tried to have
Killed his
sex with his
father.
sister. This dude was evil.
Yeah, he was a complete piece of shit, man.
Had a
And he was-
hair lip.
and he wanted to fuck his sister.
Didn't he try to rape her in the movie too?
Yes, he tried to
Can't-
rape his own sister.
And he can't fight.
Exactly. Well,
Fuck
I mean,
that dude.
he did better than I thought he would, but
I told you, if he would have won that fight, dude, so many people would have been on his fight.
I mean, look at even this face right here, man. It's the most punchable face ever.
Yeah, definitely.
Just
Yeah,
this,
that's
just
my
this.
number 3. Is this motherfucker?
Listen, Jamie said Jared Leto could get it. No one's saying he was ugly. He was very handsome,
Yeah.
but
It's a bad joke.
There's rumors he's a pedo though. So
oh shit! Why? What's going on?
You
man?
can't be a pedo and have the last name Leto. I'm just saying.
Leto,
Right.
You can't do that.
Leto the pedo.
Let him go. It's right there. It's right there.
Knock, 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 knock. All right, coming in at number 2,
Here he comes, pedo Leto.
this motherfucking Ramsey Bolton.
Oh shit!
Few fucking villains.
How the fuck did I not have him
Bro,
on there?
few
Yeah,
villains
I forgot
caused me
about. How did I
dread.
forget about Ramsey?
How did I forget
Bolton.
all the Game of Thrones people?
I don't know. I'm wondering the same fucking thing. But yo, no one gave me dread like this motherfucker did. Every time I seen him on screen,
That's
I was
true.
like, I felt pain because I was like, this dude is evil. Like he
the
made
only
Joffrey
one, the only one that even compares is Joffrey.
as Joffrey. But yo,
He was it was so nice to see him die finally.
right. That's what I'm saying. Because he had, like,
Spoilers.
he was weird, man. Like the shit he did to Theon. He turned Theon into like a complete like simp.
He cut his dick off and
He
taunted
took
him
his
about it.
manhood, like for real. Fuck Ramsey.
Yeah,
Ramsey Bolton.
Lawrence, I think you've won this week, man.
I told you his list is the best one.
I don't want to run into this guy in anywhere. Like,
It's okay, he's dead. So
yeah,
Yeah, don't worry
and
about it.
dogs ate him.
Damn.
All right, so number 2, my number 2 is God damn it, Dustin the Joker. Stole it from me again.
You can always choose a different version.
No,
Yeah.
because he had the right version.
I just picked Joker as a whole.
If he
But
had,
yes, the animated series one is the best.
if y'all are playing
100%.
Battleship, y'all be sinking each other because y'all are just
Yeah.
y'all are sunk like this.
Right here. You're on top of it.
All right. Well, my number 2 has been said already, and it was my number 1 until I did my last minute run through the list on the internet. But it was Darth Vader. I don't have a picture. I didn't pull a picture.
Okay.
Everybody knows what Darth Vader looks like.
Pretty
Yep.
sure.
But the reason why one of the reasons why I decided to bump him down from 1 to 2 is from what I said earlier, is that the movies and the new Obi-Wan series have kind of humanized Vader a little bit and made him not as
They pulled a Michael Myers on
and there's nothing wrong with that because the first trilogy is a beautiful story. So it's not a big deal, but it definitely doesn't make him as evil.
What I want from Kenobi, if they just give me one little last tidbit, was Vader when he came back to the ship.
Well, there's going to be another season, so
You know what
we
I'm
might
saying?
get
Yeah.
I just want that little tidbit, like coming back to ship.
Yeah.
He's all fucked up, you know. And half his helmet's missing.
supposedly they're going to make
Emperor
it,
sees him and he's like,
Inquisitor.
"What the fuck happened to you?"
And the Inquisitors kind of looks at after he said, "I'll handle him myself." He just kind of looks at him like, and you see the Inquisitor look back like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, that happened to Vader like literally like 15 times. Like after they
Yeah.
blew up the Death Star and he goes careening off into space.
That's
like,
true. For Vader,
what did he
he's
have-
such a
what did he say
badass.
to
He's got
Palpatine?
fucked up a lot.
He keeps
What did
getting
he
his
say?
ass whooped.
What did he say? Like they found him in space drifting, and they're like, "What happened to you? Why are these like?" Bro, they whooped my ass,
Aluminum
dude.
Falcon. Oh
All right.
man, sorry to derail.
My number
but I can't help
2
it.
has already been said, but no one showed a picture, so I will. Percy Wetmore, this little fucking piece
Let me
of
see his
shit
face.
right here. He killed John
That
Coffey.
face is perfect.
Made me fucking cry.
More. That dude can fucking eat shit and die.
Dude.
Yep, that's another example.
Stomped on
Somebody
that
played it
fucking
perfect.
mouse. Everything he did was just
The
I
way he
didn't
talked,
I
the way
didn't
he
know it was
walked,
dry.
the way he started, the way he was always like, I'm fucking somebody's nephew, bitch. You can't fire
Yeah.
me.
I
Yeah,
think I've
everybody
met
hates
people
that
like
guy.
that. Yeah, that's an
Mhm.
evil. That's
And there's really, that's what, like, there is really people like that all over the place in every workplace.
Everybody knows somebody like that. Everybody knows somebody like that.
There's a Percy Wetmore in every workplace. So
Yeah.
that
Fuck
was the only
Percy.
time I cheered for Wild
Fuck
Bill
Percy.
Hickok when Wild Bill fucked with him. That was the only time I almost forgot he was racist because I was like, damn,
Yeah.
dude, Wild
Yeah.
Bill, you go Wild Bill, you
Yeah,
show him.
I know you murdered those 2 children, but
Fucking moon pie.
yeah, good job, buddy.
All right, coming down the number one, guys. Number one drum roll.
he married look, he's a piece
Hold
of
up.
shit. He married a 16-year-old at 50 in real life. What the hell?
Oh god.
That's a Percy move. It's a Percy move.
He wasn't playing around. Man,
Fucking pedo Percy.
Little
what's going on with
Percy.
these pedos,
Percy
man?
Pedo
Fuck
and
Percy Wetmore.
Percy Leto and wait, no.
Jared
Pedo
Leto.
Leto.
Yeah,
Pedo Leto.
Pedo
Pedo Percy. There we go. Shit, that's a tongue twister.
Leto the pedo.
All right, Lawrence, what's your number one?
Number
One.
one.
Number one.
Michael Rosenbaum, Lex Luthor, Smallville. This motherfucker right here is the whole reason I even watched Smallville. When he
Lame.
left, the series went like, why did he have to leave? So that was my number one, man. He's just the best Lex Luthor, hands down. He selects what Christopher Reeve is to Superman, and I'll challenge anyone.
You had a good 10-2.
That's true. Your 10-2 was solid. Your number one.
Y'all are crazy, dude. This dude was no Smallville fans. Okay, I love Smallville.
I like Smallville. It was just long and drawn out.
Lionel's
Long
better,
and
but
fucking
not
long.
really, dude. Lionel was good, but their relationship was just the bomb.
It
dude,
takes
man.
you a whole day to watch a 1-hour episode of Smallville.
It's that
And,
good.
it doesn't. It's one of those shows that doesn't translate. So if you try to watch it now, it's so fucking cheesy, like late '90s, early 2000s, that you just cringe the whole fucking time you're
But it's
watching.
a good cringe, dude.
No, I couldn't get through it.
When has there ever been a good cringe? What the
'Cause
fuck are you talking about?
It's like
Yeah,
charming
I don't
and
think
corny.
that's
Like,
the thing.
okay, so Never Ending Story is cheesy. All those 80 films are cheesy too by today's standards, but they're still charming because of it. Greg, help me out on this one.
It's not the same.
No,
No.
that's
I don't know, man.
No dice.
I was so proud of you for your list, and then you just let me down at the end there.
You didn't like. I'm saying you don't have to like the show, but him as that character was just perfect, man. Because you understood.
I
Like,
just
he
don't
wasn't
think
bad, but
I don't
he
know
was,
if he should be number one.
he
Though.
was.
That's I
that's
only
a-
have a problem with him
it's
in
a
number
strong
one.
place.
He has a spot on your list, but number one,
Strong
Because-
place.
he's a bigger
buddy.
piece of shit than Percy. Come on, man.
He was. I mean, to me, he was just a good character. He was a good bad guy to root for. He's like the bad guys you love to hate under that file. He's filed.
You're
under
not
that.
supposed to like him.
I understand that, but sometimes we can't help it.
We.
Lawrence probably likes AEW a lot too.
Nah, he's a New Japan guy now. He's all about that New Japan.
Yeah, you converted me, Greg. So
Me too. All right, Jonathan, what's your number one?
My number one is, of course, Darth Vader.
I stole that one too.
Yeah, you did.
Well,
Son of a bitch.
It got stolen a bunch of times already. But
Yeah.
that was you were like, I'm right behind you on everything, I guess.
Yeah.
So
You
I
took
had
it-
him at number 7. Everyone else had him pretty high. Lawrence, he didn't even make Lawrence's list, did he?
because of the reasons I said before, I felt like he's too liked now to
Yeah.
be in the villain.
That's why I almost took him off of mine.
Yeah.
All right. So my number
Justin.
one
You have a picture?
late pick. I'm about to pull it in just a second. It was a late pick, and I moved him all the way to number one. This dude was so fucking good at playing this character that he quit acting because people hated him so much and he received so much hate, and that's gonna be Joffrey Baratheon.
Fucking
yes.
Joffrey.
Load that little motherfucker
Load
up.
him up. You'll see his face. Oh, look at
Oh, look at this
what the
little
fuck?
motherfucker.
Even in real life, he's a douchebag.
He's actually not. He's actually a really nice person, and he
Fuck.
he
I do this
literally
every time.
said fuck acting and shit because he received so much hatred.
Dude, he was receiving death threats. Like people wanted him to die in real life as much as they did on the show.
So he retired from acting, went to college, and then opened. He has like his own like playbill in like in England somewhere. And,
but it's true, man. Like, have you ever wanted a movie character or a TV show character to die more than you did?
I've never hated any character in a movie, TV show, cartoon, video game than I've hated fucking Joffrey Baratheon.
I hated Joffrey Baratheon.
And I'm fucking mad that I forgot about Ramsay Bolton because he's like probably would have been my number 2. Honestly,
they should have fought, dude. That would have been cool if they met and like did battle.
And
I don't know who was worse.
His mother was probably number 3. You know, nobody mentioned Cersei Lannister, but she was a fucking villain too.
But because the thing is, man, is like, I think the shit Ramsay did to Theon was worse than what he did to what's her face? I can't think of her name right now.
Cersei, not Cersei, but Sansa.
Sansa, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he was a dick to Sansa, but like, fucking Ramsay Bolton was just an absolute terror to.
He wouldn't let him
Theon.
fucking bathe, dude. It's fucking crazy. He named him Reeks.
He definitely was like my number 2, but I didn't hate him as much as I fucking hated Joffrey.
Big T, you're right. The fact that that shows how good he was.
Yeah.
Way.
You know, somebody's going to come in the store or whatever, and they're going to be like, "You, you son of a bitch!"
I think he's good now. He's good now. The show, he's been out away from the show long enough. He could probably come back and act.
I think the reason people hated Joffrey so much is because he's basically responsible for Ned Stark getting killed.
Well, yeah, he was completely what turned.
And then he put his head on a pike.
I mean, look at his picture, dude. Look at him. He just looks like a fucking spoiled little fucking brat.
He oozes it, man.
Fuck that
he
guy.
oozes it. Yeah. He can't help it.
Him and Draco Malfoy have that something in them that's just like
they both have similar looks.
I know who Jonathan's probably expecting as my number 1, but that's not who it is.
Are you?
However,
sure?
it is from the same franchise. My number 1 is Kefka from Final Fantasy VI.
Wow.
This was one of the biggest piece of shit villains to ever fucking be in a video game. Killed it. He was just. Not only was he just killing entire kingdoms with little bitch ass shit like poison, whatever else, he was also fucking killing like magic kingdoms. Then he fucking destroys the whole world, and just because he fucking wants to. He was just a psycho. He was like the Joker in Final Fantasy. He looks crazy.
He looks like the Joker in Final Fantasy. It's exactly what he looks like.
That's exactly what he looks like. You just said
like a Japanese Joker.
But yeah, this guy was a piece of shit, man.
Well, fuck him. Fuck him.
I'm surprised nobody mentioned the lady from Mommy Dearest.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
dude, there was so many that I saw when doing this list
because that bitch was crazy in that movie.
Regina George, was she that bad?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she started a whole like that has its own meaning. Like to be a Regina George, like that's a verb now.
Oh, really?
Something. Yeah,
that's
how labeled.
All right, so there it is. I was disappointed with my list. I feel like I could have did better.
Yeah.
Kind of half-assed this one, I think.
No, you know what was good about this list was everybody's list except for mine and Jonathan's was different. So
yeah.
So there wasn't a whole lot of everybody had the same shit on the list.
I'm gonna say for the first time ever, Lawrence wins.
Yeah, Lawrence definitely.
The list.
He definitely.
Honestly,
fuck him.
You win because of 2 picks. Honestly, 2 picks. One, the Ramsay Bolton one. That was good. But that little sneak fuck motherfucker you posted.
Randall.
Every time I think of that, it just kind of makes me fucking mad. I don't like that little sneak fuck.
Because we've known someone in school like that in elementary. You just knew it.
Yeah.
Even his name, Randall.
Randall.
It's our AP manager's name. Randall.
It's like who snitched on? I would just ask the principal, like, who told?
Yeah, that's the fucking thing. You know who told?
Yeah.
Fucking Randall.
You didn't even have to ask.
He's right here. He's sitting in the office.
He's sitting around the corner going,
He had a little notebook too that he would keep notes in.
Mrs. Finster.
So So our next list, what are we gonna do for the next one?
Ooh.
It's up to y'all. I did this one, so I'm happy to hear y'all's suggestions.
We still got to do the dystopian ones.
Yeah, I kind of want to push that back since we just did the other though.
Let's ask
the
the
other
chat. Chat, what list ideas?
The aliens in one, but I don't know. Maybe we could do post dystopian. That'd be kind of interesting.
Well, that would be almost a month after we had done that one.
Oh, really? Yeah, let's do it then. So next week, post dystopian future films.
There you go.
Ooh, yeah.
Prepare to be depressed for the future.
Yeah.
But we're gonna head out of here. That's gonna be the show for tonight because me and Dustin do have to get up very early. But we wanted to go ahead and put on the show anyway. We weren't gonna
Blue responsibility.
Exactly.
Ben Grimm wants tag teams. We will do wrestling stuff soon.
Yes,
the other show.
We're gonna be doing our Keeping It Kayfabe podcast.
The Crackbox says hottest guys part 2. The studs list.
We do need to do that again. We do need to do the stud list again.
I was not here for the stud list.
Wasn't.
So
stud list is coming back. Then we're gonna do another one soon in the near future. But so we moved the wrestling podcast, the Keeping It Kayfabe podcast, to Fridays now. We're gonna start recording them Fridays.
Friday.
So tune in Friday where we'll talk about probably more G1 and
Raw,
whatever kind of stupid fucking shit they do on AEW this week,
and Triple H's reign on WWE.
Yeah, and maybe Raw and SmackDown will be worth talking about again. Maybe even NXT. We'll see.
So
Jamie says she seconds the studless. So
we got to bring it back then. If the people want it, we got to give it to them. But first, post dystopian future. So maybe after that week, we'll do the stud list again.
Don't miss men talking about men.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for listening. Hit that subscribe button if you like what you're hearing. Also hit that bell notification.
Yeah.
And tell someone else
we've
about
come
the
up
show.
to 320
tell your
subscribers, guys. We're at 320 subscribers now, and that's thanks to everyone pressing that like button. It gets us out of it, gets us back in the algorithm.
Puts us on that algorithm. It's all about the algorithm.
Yeah, we've been hidden for some reason.
It's all about the algorithm, baby.
Oh yeah. Baby. All right. Well, until next time.
Slack off.
Slack off.
Can you hear? Can you hear? Can you hear my